Hi Pokefans, welcome back to a new video on the Teal Mask DLC. This is part 7. In the last episode, we actually explored quite a few new areas and also saw the last and third signboard. This episode, we are gonna go ahead and talk to Perrin and try to complete her side quest. The main story is still remaining. I'm gonna pause it for today's episode. Last episode, when we did talk to Perrin, she requested that we have around 150 entries completed in the Kitakami Pokédex. I think I have actually completed that, so we can definitely go ahead and pick up her side quest or storyline in today's episode. By the way, here are all the Pokemons I have caught till now. This is all the Pokemons I've caught in the last episode, but these are the ones that I newly caught offline. Now there are quite a few evolutions to actually complete, so I'll go ahead and evolve some of these Pokemons before we start out this episode. While running around, I was lucky enough to find a Golem as well as a Basculin in Terrorite battles, as well as a Trevenant. I was able to find a Snorlax just chilling. The location of the Snorlax I'll go ahead and show in today's episode, as we will be going to that location. As for the other ones, there are definitely a couple of Pokemons that I can actually evolve. So let me quickly do that just to make sure that I do have at least 150 entries before we talk to Perrin. I think most of these Pokemons I've already caught in the last episode, but I just did not actually evolve them. Let me quickly go ahead and do that. Anyway, I actually switched up all of my team members. Right now, all of the Pokemons in my team are the ones I'm gonna evolve. First of all, I'll start with Poltergeist, which actually will evolve with the Unremarkable Teacup. This is an item that you will be able to find just right next to Paradise Barrens. So definitely go ahead and find it in a cave there. If you want the specific location, just go ahead and see my previous video where I actually found that item. Either way, here we have Sinistcha, which is the newer evolution. I'm super excited to use this one in my team. The next team member is Lampent. I was lucky enough to find a Dustoon as well. This is once again in Paradise Barrens. So I will go ahead and evolve it into a Chandelure. Definitely I do have my team ready now. Next Pokemon is this one right here, which is Probopass. I've never actually used this one, so I guess I can actually try using it for at least one battle before I switch it out. But other than that, I don't think I can actually evolve Glycor. Let me quickly go ahead and get a Vikavolt and then switch up my team members. I think there are a couple different Pokemons which are still left to kind of evolve. So let me quickly do that and then we can go ahead. Regardless of if you are completing the Kitakami Pokédex, I would definitely recommend checking out the different Terrorite battles that are available. Just because they actually give you Mochi, which is a super cool new item available in this DLC. Each of these Mochis will actually remove a certain stat from your Pokemon, so that you can go ahead and rebuild it the way you like. So definitely it's a super cool item to actually use and can be only obtainable by, I guess, defeating different Pokemons and Terrorite battles. Now, even if you aren't interested in completing the Pokédex, I would definitely recommend doing that. Just because of the fact that you'll be able to get some rewards in the Pokédex itself, and that is very helpful. Some of these items that you do get will actually help you along the journey, especially if you are using Pokemons from the DLC itself, like me. So definitely would recommend completing the Pokédex. Anyway, here we have another new Pokemon. This is Komao and I've never actually used it before. It is a powerful Pokemon, definitely something that I've been thinking about using. Maybe the next time I'm trying to play this game, I might go ahead and add it to my team. Either way, there we go, we have a Mandibuzz. Only a few more Pokemons left to complete my Pokédex. I'm super excited about that. Definitely this time, I think it was much easier than Paldia. Maybe it's because we have way too many less Pokemons. But the Pokemons themselves were quite common and it was pretty easy to kind of encounter them. I really didn't have to, I guess, run around a long time to actually encounter a Pokemon. There's still a couple of them, I am not really sure. There are definitely a couple of other Pokemons like Driplin which I do have but need a certain item to evolve. Either way, I think I'm ready. Let's go ahead and talk to Perrin. Now, just before talking to her, here is my current Pokédex. I have around 179 Pokemon registered and couple other Pokemon still remaining. Here are all of the different items that you do get for completing the Pokédex itself. Anyway, here we are. As usual, she is busy. Oh, hey kiddo, wait, don't tell me. You've actually got over 150 Pokemon from the Kitakami Pokédex. Now, I know you're the real deal. That's right, definitely. Pretty impressive. You must be really something special, kiddo. You probably know more about Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do, and I got here first. Which reminds me, I've got a favor to ask you, see? A real Pokemon catching pro like you is just what I need. Alright, what kind of favor? Oh, did I tickle your curiosity? Glad you don't seem afraid to poke your head into new things. In that case, let me tell you what I'm about. The reason I came to Kitakami was actually to find a certain Pokemon and photograph it. I've been searching for it on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. So kiddo, how about doing a solid by helping me with my search? I owe you forever. Rumor has it that this Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Just think, you could catch it and bring it along on your adventures. Wouldn't that be helpful? That's enough to pique your interest? If so, I need you to prove you're strong enough to help. If you're really gonna partner up on this thing, then I want to know what you're cut out of. That, and I want to get a good shot of you looking all heroic and everything. Alright, I guess we are being challenged by her right here. Now I do have to say this is one of the most annoying battle I've ever been in this game. I mean, none other battle would ever come closer to this one. I guess I can't really explain it. I will let you all see this one. I have sped up the battle just because of how long it actually took me to defeat her. It's not about the Pokemon that she is using, it's just about the Pokemon I was using. In this case, I started with Probopass since it was the first Pokemon. Unfortunately, I kept getting hit by her hypnosis, which is so annoying. I've tried using Awakening multiple times, and each time I do that, she ends up using another hypnosis, and for some reason it keeps hitting my Pokemon. I'm really not sure what is wrong here. Even the moves that I was using was really not making any difference, which was really bad. At first I wasn't really too worried about it. I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. But it just got worse. Either way, this is the third time I tried using Awakening right here, and I did get hit by it once again. I tried using Zap Cannon, and for some reason it keeps avoiding the move. That happened 2 times in a row and I was so shocked. I'm really not sure whether I'm using a really bad moveset here or is it just my luck. But as you can see, the whole time I only landed one move on Knockdown, and it actually used Roost, which means it fully healed itself. Now I'm back to square one with a barely alive Probopass. I also tried healing it up just to see if I can actually go ahead and try using a move. Zap Cannon, just like Dynamic Punch, is 50% accuracy. Unfortunately, even after using it for 5 turns, I wasn't able to land even once. I'm not really sure what is the calculation for that, but that was really bad. At the end, I did switch out into Electros and tried using Discharge. But of course, Noctowl is faster than me once again, and I got hit by a Dream Eater. Thankfully, I did wake up the next turn, but it used Roost. As you can see, it is barely doing damage and I'm not able to take it down. Thankfully, right here, I did paralyze it, so I was finally able to defeat the Noctowl. That was most annoying Pokemon ever. I mean, I would love to use that strategy, but I don't think it will work with what I would use. Either way, her last Pokemon was a Leafeon, which was fairly easy to defeat. But of course, definitely that was one of the worst battles that I've ever been in. Never would want to face another Noctowl with a Probopass. You're something, alright? I've got bunch of good photos. I think you might just have what it takes to hold on your own against the Bloodmoon beast. Ooh, that's a ominous name. Yeah, that's a certain Ursaluna I've been searching for. Alright, so we do have another new Pokemon. It's known as the Bloodmoon beast. Have you heard of Ursaluna? Word is, they weren't all that uncommon a long time ago. See, Ursaluna is a Pokemon that usually has this big yellow mark on its forehead resembling a full moon. But they say this one's mark is red. A red moon, as if it's seen through a vial of blood. That's why they call it the Bloodmoon beast. This Ursaluna, the Bloodmoon beast, used to live in my homeland way back when people still called the region Hisui. So I guess that's Seems like it crossed over the waters here to Kitakami at some point and made itself comfy. If the two of us work together, I bet we could be the ones finally find and snap a photo of it. And if we do, kiddo? No, not kiddo, partner. Let's tackle this together so we can find the Bloodmoon beast for sure. Alright, I'm up for it. I knew you would be up for it, and don't worry, I'll be sure to reward you for your hard work. Word has it, the Bloodmoon beast has been seen in an area northwest of Oni Mountain called the Timeless Woods. I'll head the way now and wait for you there. Come on, Growlithe. Now, Timeless Wood is something that I have actually explored offline a bit. That is the location where I actually caught the Snorlax. I haven't really caught any other Pokemon over there other than Snorlax and Trevenant. Really not sure if there are any other newer Pokemons, but I have already traveled, so I'll be easily able to fly to that location. But of course, if you haven't traveled to that location, all you have to do is go to the signpost in the Paradise Barrens and just head north from there. You'll be easily able to find this. Here we have one of the other 6 wonders of Kitakami, which I just saw right there. But let me actually make my way to the area where we'll actually be able to find Perrin. I haven't really explored this area yet. As you can see, there are a lot of items that I've actually left. I might actually come back here at some point, but this is where we are supposed to be. I think Timeless Woods is a really cool area with a lot of trees. Either way, here we are. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to Perrin. Once again, we do have a bit of dialogue. Good, yeah, just like that. Okay, now give me cute. We do have an option of calling her out, but I won't. Yes, look at you, you clever thing. Lovely. Now hold that pose just for a sec. Yes, that's my little cutie pie. Alright. Whoa, look at you. I didn't even know you could pull off that kind of expression. So photogenic. You're just too adorable, you know that? I could eat you right up. I never knew Perrin could talk like this. What's this? An extra serving of cuteness just for me? Don't mind if I do. More. I need more. Someone get me some extra storage and a napkin too. Alright, that was weird, but... Oh, hey partner, you made it. That I did, it was pretty easy. How long have you been standing there? You weren't listening in on all that stuff. Nope, don't want to know. Forget I asked. Alright. Anyway, it's right around this part of the forest where people have supposedly seen the Bloodmoon beast. Curiously, all the sightings have been on nights with heavy fog. Ooh. That is scary. I have no word for it. If I see that, I would run away. In fact, I've heard that all kind of unusual Pokemon appear on a foggy night. I'm sure that the Bloodmoon beast is one of them. At this point, I think all we can do is definitely go ahead and believe her. Huh? Looks like she is definitely getting attacked by Gyarados, which was surprising. Alright, let me protect Growlithe, because I definitely do not want it to get hurt. It's too cute for that. I guess we are challenged by it though. That's pretty fine, I can easily take it down. Unfortunately, I have the wrong Pokemon out, so I do have to try using this one. Just as I mentioned before, I'm still a bit pretty nervous using Poliwrath, just because it does not have a really good moveset. I mean, I could actually go ahead and switch up its moves, but I usually tend to kind of use the moveset the Pokemon has, so I'm kind of in a struggle with this one. Anyway, let me try and take it down with a couple of Hydro Pumps, which usually tend to land. It's also pretty funny that Perrin is just sitting down on the floor right there. I mean, she could have gotten up and helped us. I'm pretty sure that is what Carmine and Kiran would have done. Either way, I will go ahead and defeat this Gyarados. Although I might have to heal my Pokemon after this one. There we go. That is the last move. I really wish I had switched into my Chandelure to actually take it down with one hit. I guess I do have to take some time and switch up the moves. That really surprised me. My camera's okay though. Thanks, partner. That's alright. And thanks to you too, of course. I feel a bit bad for that Gyarados. It probably wasn't expecting to see humans out here. I guess. I bet it only attacked because it was surprised. We should set up a tent that will let the Pokemon know we are here and help them get used to us. Alright. Although I don't have a tent of my own. I think this is one of those other episodes where I do have a lot of dialogue. But the storyline has been pretty cool, so I'm pretty interested to see what happens next. Either way, let me go ahead and talk to Perrin to continue. I really wonder how the Bloodmoon beast is gonna look. I haven't certainly checked it in the internet, so this is gonna be a complete surprise. Anyway, let me quickly heal up my Poliwrath before I do anything, just in case we have to battle more Pokemon, which is kind of evident at this point. So let me get it a bit ready. There we go. I'm also gonna save the game. Let me quickly talk to her. Alright, we have another cutscene. She may be old, but she's still a fine tent, eh? It's actually my dad's, but he wasn't using it, so I just helped myself to it. Say hello to our new base of operation for our survey of the Bloodmoon Beast. Now, the Bloodmoon Beast is very more wary than an ordinary Pokemon. That's why there have been so few sightings, or so they say. That means we are going to need to do some slow and steady groundwork if we want to find it. So, partner, what I'm gonna need your help with most is photographing Pokemon. I want you to take photos of the Pokemon that appear around here on foggy nights. I'm looking for a lot of pictures of good variety. Afterwards, I'll register your photo data into my handy Pokemon searcher. Ooh, okay. Over time, that will train it to ignore any sign of other Pokemon that live around here. That is good. Clearing all the noise will let us pinpoint exactly where the Bloodmoon Beast is. Brilliant? I don't really get it though. Whoa, you actually understood that? I was just landing off what the manual said. I picked this thing up at a thrift store. I don't really understand how it's supposed to work. My preliminary surveys made me think that there are actually dozens of Pokemon species that tend to show up around the forest on foggy nights. We split the load, so how about you try and snap photos of 10 species of Pokemon for me? How about it, partner? If we tackle this together, I'm sure we'll find the Bloodmoon Beast. Oh, and we're looking for clear photos that will get the Pokemon nice and big in frame. You'll want to sneak up on foot to get close to them. No riding on big noisy Pokemon. Think you're ready? Just say the word. Once you're good, we can set up in the tent and wait for a foggy night. I guess we are ready, so we can actually go ahead and talk to her once again. I'm really sorry if I'm boring you all with the dialogue, but this is something new I'm actually trying. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to hear me do more commentary like this. I'm personally enjoying it a lot, so I would love to hear what you all think. Looks like this is about as good as it's gonna get. Alright partner, get out there and survey. So I guess we are gonna be surveying the forest. Alright, we do have a tab with 10 Pokeballs. So I guess that is where the Pokemons are gonna go. I'm actually speeding this part up because I soon found out that there are no Pokemons around the forest. It is quite difficult to actually find them, but you have to actually look around a lot and look up the trees as well. There we go, found at least one of them. This one is a Spinarak. Let me go ahead and take a photo of this. I wasn't really expecting to get a dialogue from Perrin, but she does give the same amount of dialogue for each and every Pokemon that you do actually capture. But with that, she also gives us another clue on how to find our next Pokemon, which is very helpful. As for the Sudowoodo, I had to take the photo from behind because I was afraid that it might run away. You might have seen this if you're playing the game, that if you approach a Sudowoodo, it will start running. I thought it would be difficult to kind of take a photo if it does. The next hint is talking about a Pokemon on the top of a tree. Alright, I will try looking around all the trees here to see if there is another Pokemon. Hopefully I'll be able to find all the 8 of them. I also found out that there are multiple Sudowoodos, so if you don't find one where I found, you can just look around the forest to find another Pokemon. The next one is Salandit, which I was able to find inside the cave. There they are. I guess they are pretty scary when they're just hanging on to the walls like decoration. I did try approaching them, but they didn't really move, so there we go, that is on that. Let me look around more, and I do see a flame, which means there is Ledwick. Let me go ahead and take its photo. I'm actually surprised that Perrin actually took up this photo, even though you can barely see the Pokemon itself. I guess that's pretty good. Anyway, 6 more Pokemons to go. Let me look around. I think there is still one more Pokemon on top of a tree. Let me try looking up. I really didn't expect them to actually clear out all the Pokemons in this forest just to keep a couple of them. Here's the next Pokemon. This one is Duskull. Gladly I was able to take the photo before it actually disappeared. I mean, I could have gone a bit closer, but I wasn't really sure if I could scare it away. Anyway, the next clue is on a Pokemon right next to the water. But I guess I'm a bit distracted with the Pokemon that was supposed to be on the tree. Not really sure what I'm missing right there. Either way, luckily I was able to find Hatina right here, which is the 6th Pokemon. That is good. We are definitely making more progress. As usual, we do get another clue, but this is when I actually found out about the Pokemon on the tree. It's actually Hoothoot, but I guess I was a bit too far, so let me actually go a bit closer and take another photo. There we go. This was the Pokemon on the tree. Now that we have this one, the next clue is to go ahead and try to find a Pokemon that is right next to the lake. The lake is right down here. We can also end the survey, which is not really sure why it's an option. But here is the Pokemon. It's actually a Tynamo. Who wasn't really expecting that? But there we go. That is the 8th Pokemon. 2 more left. I wonder where they are. As per the clue, we should be able to find one around here. Alright, there we go. There is Geodude, which is the 9th Pokemon. Before that, I actually found a couple of Seedots, which was pretty cool. So those are going to be the 9th Pokemon. The last one is definitely going to be the Geodude that we did see. I wonder if you can actually find other Pokemons other than the ones I actually saw right here. Let me know in the comment section if you have completed this storyline and what Pokemons were you able to find. Anyway, now that we have it. Okay, so if we just compile the photo we both took, it looks like we have photographed every Pokemon known to appear in the forest when it's foggy. We did it. We really pulled it off. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Alright. Now we just send all our data to the Pokemon searcher and... Wait, I guess it's supposed to take a little bit of all the data to be processed. You know, the photos you take were all real good, partner. You've got a good eye for this. So spill, what were you thinking about most when you were taking those photos? I guess capturing the Pokemon as they are. That is definitely what I was trying to do. Trying to capture the Pokemon as they are. So you really wanted to show how the Pokemon live, pure and unadulterated, Ooh. I'm actually in a bit of a slump myself. Even a kid like you knows what a slump is, right? Like when nothing seems to go right for you. I could say that myself. You might not believe it, but when I was younger, I was lauded as a photography prodigy. Everyone loved my photos, absolutely everyone. But in these past few years, I feel like I've lost my spark and my photos show it. They lack heart. The awards have all dried up. The accolades too. That's hard. And the longer it keeps dragging on, the most I lost sight of what I even want to capture with my photo. That's when I heard the stories about the Bloodmoon beast. I left for Kitakami as fast as I could. I thought that if I could get a photo of an astounding Pokemon like that, then maybe, just maybe, something inside me would change. You know what? It's gonna be fine. Thanks, partner. And sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the whole mood down with my problems. Oh, I guess the machine's done doing its thing. But that jingle... I'm pretty sure that's the same one my dryer plays when it's done with the load. Haha, too funny. Who decided to use that? Can you just give anything a jingle now? Anyway, if we filter out all of our data, it looks like there is still one hit out there in the foggy forest. That's gotta be the Bloodmoon beast. That's it. You know, I'm talking to you really helped me throw off some of that old tension. I think I'm ready to go ahead and meet the Bloodmoon beast. How about you, partner? You ready? That I am. Yes, then we are off. Alright, I guess we have another cutscene. Hopefully. Ooh, it's getting a lot foggier now. It's finally time for me to capture the Bloodmoon beast. On film, that is. If things start to look dicey, I'll be counting on you to handle the battling, partner. I think we can do that. You too, of course, Growlithe. Now then, let's get going. Alright, here we are walking towards the location. That hit we got on the Pokemon Searcher came from somewhere around here. Ooh. Alright, what do we see? It's awfully quiet. Let's stay alert. Definitely. Got it. Ooh. Are those footsteps? Whatever's making them must be huge. Oh my god, here it is. The Bloodmoon beast. It definitely does look scarier, but not as much as that photo did. And what's up with one of its eye? It's got a red moon on its forehead. It's the Bloodmoon beast. It's real. We actually found it. Uh-oh. Right, my camera. Now just you be a good little beast and stay right there while I snap a photo. Uh-oh. Sorry, the autoflash just... That is not good. Growlithe, you ready? Sounds like that's a no. How about you, partner? I've got it covered. I guess it's time for me to go ahead and defeat this Pokemon. This Pokemon is definitely bigger than I thought it would be. And it's a new one, so I might be able to add it to my team. Although I'm really not sure what typing it is. For now, I will go with a Hydro Pump. I mean, that's the only move that Poliwrath here has that can actually do some damage. Let's see how much it actually does. Now, this one actually has a huge meter to take down. I'm quite lucky that it's actually super effective, which means this one might be either a fire type or a ground type. I'm gonna try using Dynamic Punch to at least try and confuse it. Thankfully this time it actually landed, but I got hit by Bloodmoon, which is a new move, and I was taken down. Alright, let me try using Sinistcha. And I'll try using Matcha Gacha. I think that is the powerful move here. It did pretty good damage, so this one's definitely a ground type. It did try using Calm Mind again, which is a bit scarier. Let me try using the same move again. This time it did do a bit less damage. Not good. I might have to use physical type moves for this one. Let me try using Foul Play. Nope, not that good. Please hit yourself. Of course not. There goes down my Sinistcha. Let me switch into another Pokemon. This time I'm gonna go into Crocodile. And I'm gonna try using Close Combat, which apparently is super effective. So I guess this one's a normal type. So it is ground normal, which is definitely pretty cool. I could switch up Crocodile with Bloodmoon Beast right here. A little bit health left. Hopefully one of my team members can take it down. Let me try using Poison Jab and see if it goes down. I mean, at this point I can't really use any other move. And it actually survived, even with a crit hit. What? You can barely see it actually color on that strip. I'm puzzled. I thought it was gonna go down. Alright, I guess it's time for me to actually revive one of my team member, just in case something actually goes down. I'm a bit afraid of the Bloodmoon kind of move. That is pretty scary considering it one-shots everything. But luckily, I was able to defeat it. Right here, Perrin is asking us to go ahead and catch it, which I'm gonna actually do. I guess you can actually catch it with any Pokeball, so I'm gonna go with Ultra Ball just to be safe. But I'm still thinking that you can actually catch it with the other ones as well. Anyway, there we go. We have another new Pokemon in our Pokédex as well as in our team, which is really helpful. Alright, I guess right, it is actually a ground normal type. It also looks super cool though. I will go ahead and name this one. But that's all. You okay, partner? I didn't seriously think you could go toe to toe with the Bloodmoon Beast, let alone catch it. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Growlithe, you've got to work on those nerves a bit, buddy. I don't think it could have done anything though. Oh, and it just pretended to go to sleep. Huh. But my heart is still beating a mile. A minute. I just couldn't stop snapping shots of you battling the Bloodmoon Beast. I bet you want to give your Pokemon a chance to rest and recover though, huh, partner? Let's head back to camp for now. I'm kind of feeling like that is all on this side quest. Definitely we were introduced to a new Pokemon and I think it is super cool. I'll go ahead and try to use it in my team to see how well it works out. Packing up the old tent and calling it a day feels a bit sad, like the end of an adventure. I couldn't have done this without you, partner. Because of you, I finally feel like I have some photos here that I want to keep forever. It's been ages since I've felt like this. Seriously. And now that I'm all motivated, it's time to ride this feeling and seize the day. I'm heading back to the village this instant to get these photos developed. As we always say in my family, time wasted is lost, so I'm not wasting any more time. Let's meet again in Missouri. I guess that's where we will be heading to next. So let me make my way there and see what she has to say. After all, she does need to give us a present, which she did promise. But as for the Pokemon, here it is. It is pretty cool. I think I'll definitely enjoy using this one in my team. Alright, back at Missouri town. Here she is. Oh, I've been waiting for you to come by, partner. I managed to develop the photos I took of the Bloodmoon beast. Show me. Well, fact is that once I got them all printed out, I could see that the photos I managed to get were all blurry and cut off or out of sorts. They really aren't good enough to show to anyone, not even you, partner. That's sad. But still, out of all the photos I've ever taken, I think they might be my favorites. I think I've gotten too caught up in my own head, worrying about framing or what judges might say, always thinking about what I ought to capture. But just capturing your subjects as they are, that's what photos should be. You taught me something important, partner. So thanks for that. That's right, your name. I've never even asked you of your name, partner. I know that's awful of me after all you did to help, but mind teaching me your name? Yep, you can call me Dash. Dash, a perfect name for a gutsy kid like you. Well then, nice to officially meet you, Dash. The name's Perrin, a photographer with renowned love of photography. I can say that with pride now. And your reward. You've earned yourself a real choice reward for all the help you've been. So we do get a choice scarf, but I think the Pokemon is the greatest gift. Oh, and this Growlithe of mine has a younger brother who loves battling. I think you'll do a better job of raising it good than me. Raise it to be real strong, okay? I think that's about wraps it up. I did what I came here to do, so I guess I should hit the road. I'm afraid this is goodbye. But you know, Growlithe like these are known for living and working together in pairs. Even if they are separated for a while, I bet their path might just cross again someday. Ooh. So you raise that one with care in meantime. Alright, we'll definitely try to meet again in part 2 of the DLC, hopefully. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll pull off. I've got high hopes. So bye for now, Dash. Until next time. Alright, I guess that is something I would do offline. I'm not gonna add this Growlithe to my team because I'm already having Chandelure. But I will definitely go ahead and train it up and level it up a bit more. It's also a newer Pokemon, so it's pretty cool to get a Growlithe this way. Anyway, that is all I had for today. We have completed the side quest with Perrin. The only thing left for us to do is go ahead and complete the main quest or the main storyline in this game, which I'll be picking up in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please put a like, and if you haven't, please consider subscribing to my channel as it does support me a lot. If I've missed anything, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.